Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.
Good morning and welcome to day 20, I think it is today. What an amazing area. The scenery is stunning, it really is. I would love to live around here. Look, even just next to the roads, a really old horse trough or something. I think it's quite famous around here for a rubber duck race. I've heard of it before, years ago. And I think that's done here. There's thousands of people come with a rubber duck and they all race it down this little stream, little waterway. But yeah, Plume of Feathers, that was a really nice place to stay. Really enjoyed it there. Right, I think 11.5 miles today. I'm going south of Bristol, pretty much in Bristol, but the south part of it. Don't know, I'm feeling a bit tired today, and I don't know why. I ate well, I slept well, I didn't drink much. Just tired, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it, we always do. Well, that's my first roadkill. I'm going to have to walk right past it, and it's a baby little deer. Oh, this is sad. Some old fella in the bar got on my nerves yesterday. I must have said something to someone there, I don't know, that I was doing this. They must have asked me where I was going or something. And within 5 minutes, it's one of them pubs where everybody in the pub then knows what you're doing. And this old guy followed me outside at one point and says, so how many miles are you doing a day then? I says, so it varies, it can be between 10 and 16. No, is that all? Oh God. He was disgusted, he was. Like, that's all I'm doing. Anyways, we got talking. He says, I've been coming in here and drinking in here every afternoon for 35 years. So I thought I had to have a little dig at him. I said, so you've not walked 10 to 16 miles in the last 35 years then? He just shut up and went back inside. You know, some people, easy to criticise. Can't do it themselves. So I was thinking about going on the Cotswold Way, which would be the day after tomorrow. Still wasn't decided this morning. And then, I don't know, I just had a quick Google again. And it says, you know, it's on like a hiker's forum. Cotswold Way, hard. Lots of hills. And it's quite zigzaggy. Goes on for 100 miles. So I've decided against that. You know, I'm not here to... I just want to get the trip from A to B as quickly as possible. I don't need the beautiful scenery. That's not what this is all about. So I'm ditching that idea and I'm going to still head towards the canal system. Somewhere north of Bristol. Not sure where yet. I haven't planned my route after today. So we've come to quite a special little place here. Nice little walk straight down the side of Blagdon Lake. Very nice, beautiful. That's what you want to see first thing in the morning. From a distance I thought they were canoeists. But now I've got closer, it's like two of the biggest birds you've ever seen, like pterodactyls, just showing off in front of all the other birds, saying, look at me, look at us, we're the kings of the lake. Come here. Come on, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you ignorant git. I have no idea what these are. Does anyone know? They're like giant bats. Now, any football fan, it looks exactly like the Crystal Palace emblem. I looked at the weather forecast before I set off and it said between 9 and 10 there was a 97% chance of a hailstorm. Okay? I've never heard that before. Now, it's got 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes to 10. 97% chance. The chances of there not being a hailstorm in the next 3 minutes are massive. I'm just not seeing it, are you? It's not going to happen. Liars. Don't trust the BBC, they don't know what they're talking about. Another narrow little lane, but look how high these edges are here. They must be 15 foot high at least. It's like going through a tunnel. I'm going to get the thanks out of the way now because it's really been cheesing me off since I read how many donations we had all yesterday. We haven't had a single one since midnight. This is yesterday's. Charles Curry, Anonymous, Stephen Thomas. Well, thank you three very, very, very much. And everyone else who's donated as well. £30 more raised yesterday. But, come on, we can do better than that. I know it's the time of month. Everyone's getting paid soon. There is that. But, I don't mean to sound rude, but there's about 5,000–6,000 people watching these videos daily. 330 people have donated. Now, you know, I understand some people can't afford to donate. I fully understand that, but please understand that this is... Yes, I am giving you free entertainment, but, you know, if you appreciate what I am doing, give me something back by helping the cause I'm doing it for. Otherwise, I'll just stop. I'll be honest. I won't go all the way to John O'Groats if it's not paying for itself. You know, if I'm having to spend more in a day than we're raising for the Tom Fund, what's the point? Might as well just give him my money and go home. So anyway, please keep the donations coming in. Link in the description, Just Giving. Right, I've got that out of the way now, so I'll try and cheer up. I love to see these. Some of these are really old. Where people would mount on the horses. Don't know how old that one is, but a very good example of one. Come on then. Come on. Oh, you dirty, ignorant git. Don't look at me like that while you're having a wee. Minger. So that road will be closed in 3 days, for 3 days. 8 AM till 5 PM for resurfacing. It's a very good job I'm not coming past in 3 days. I wonder if they'd have let me past as a walker. I'd have kicked off if they hadn't done. Anyway, we got through that road and we're going down here now and up a big hill. So a man just pulled up next to me in a car. He said, "For a moment there, I thought you were, from behind, I thought you were a horse." Unbelievable. Shouldn't really be driving, really, should he? Thinks I look like a horse. So Bristol Airport must be just over there. Let's take a viewer question. This one's from Liam. Liam asks, Dan, what is your favourite flavour and make of UK crisps? Oh yeah. Nearly got run over by a bike, never mind. Right, my favourite flavour is prawn cocktail. I also like pickled onion. Favourite make is Seabrooks. Even though one got stuck in my throat when I was about 10 years old. I was walking to school and I got some, coincidentally enough, prawn cocktail Seabrooks crisps from Pickles. I was just walking past Pickles and one got stuck in my throat there and I thought I was going to die. I could not get it out. That was really scary. But they're still my favourite. The worst flavour, I want to say beef. I don't like beef. They're a bit trash. But I'm gonna say salted. I don't mind salted, they taste quite nice. But I'm gonna say salted just because it's lazy. You know, the people who were manufacturing these, they just couldn't be bothered to come up with like a flavour. so they just put a bit of salt in it. That's just ridiculous. Put a bit of effort into your crisps. But yeah, definitely Seabrooks. Love Seabrooks prawn cocktail flavour crisps. Quite like Skip's prawn cocktail as well. A house for sale here from Connell's. I say for sale, no, look, it's sold. It's sold. A house from Connell's has sold. Oh, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. It's still for sale. Honestly, Connell's are a load of rubbish. They're the ones who sold Mazzy's house very, very, very badly. Hello? Hello, come on here then. Come here then, come on. Come on then. Come on up here, come here. Oh, you ignorant gits. Glenn Sykes would like to know. Hello, Glenn. Hope you're alright. He'd like to know how long it takes me to upload an average video on this trip. It really depends on if I'm adding any music to it, and if I'm just using one camera or 2 or 3 different cameras and phones. It can take me like half an hour to get all the files onto my Apple Mac, and then I can have it edited in anywhere between an half an hour and going up to, I don't know, 2 hours, maybe more. It all depends. It's very hard to say. Why is it every time I get my phone out and start recording, a cyclist comes past and I'll feel like a nipple? And on top of that, you've got your upload time as well, which can be 20 minutes if you're very, very lucky. It can be 4, 5, 6 hours. Like tonight's video, I still haven't got uploaded because it was too weak last night to do it. As you can probably tell, we're just dropping into Bristol now. It's a big place. It's way down at the bottom of this hill. 3 miles yet. Right, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I'm nearly there. Don't really want to be recording around here. It's not the best area, so I'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Please keep the donations coming in. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.